Hello, Instagram UPS users. This is Carol, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to use the reposting tool, which we call Repost Pro. So you're going to click here. With this feature you will be able to use some strategies. I'm going to explain here, I'm going to give you an example. So you're going to choose the account, you're going to come here for two tabs options, right? You have the settings tab here, which is where you will configure all the details for the use of this tool. And you also have an activity log here, where you will follow the notifications of the reactions happening later. With this feature, you will be able to repost publications from other users that contain the sources that you will insert here on the platform. So, for example, you will insert hashtags. So the platform will look for publications that have this hashtag and will repost it on your profile. So you will be able to use sources like hashtags, locations, profiles, among others. If you've watched the video that teaches you how to set up the reaction tab, you'll notice that it's the same logic as when you insert targets there. When you insert the targets, the platform will make the reactions between your account and the followers of the targets you inserted. Here you will insert the sources and the platform will look for the publications that come from those sources that you inserted here. So I'm going to give you an example of a strategy that you can do using this tool. Let's say you have a store and then you're going to have an event in your store. You create a hashtag there, share it with the people who are showing up there at your event. And then you insert this hashtag here in this functionality, do all the settings. And then when people post a photo on their Instagram using this hashtag, the platform will automatically repost this post on your profile. I'm going to show you here, then, giving an example of how to set it up. First, you're going to choose the media here. So I chose the hashtag. It'll show you how you're going to include it. Very simple. And then it appears on this little card down here. After you've inserted the sources there, you'll be able to choose the type of media you want to repost. It's going to be photos, videos, albums, videos, and you'll mark the options you want. You'll also be able to choose the speed. It can be 1 per day, 2, 3, 4, up to 5. And you can also choose to delete later. You can repost, leave for a period that you will determine, and then the platform will automatically delete. You can delete it, never leave it there on your feed, or you can delete it 15 minutes later, up to 7 days later. Then you choose what you prefer. You'll also be able to choose the daily pause interval for these reposts. So you're going to leave it there for a period when you don't want the platform to repost on your profile. So, for example, I'm going to choose here to stop at 10 p.m. and return the next day at 8 p.m. And here you have the legend part. If you leave this field blank, it will repost the publications without any legend. Or you can include the legend you want to make these publications using this legend you included. And you can use some parameters here if you're interested. And then down here is the filter part. You can filter there, through the legend too, certain words that will be ignored. So publications that contain these words will not be reposted there on your profile. And then you'll be able to make a blacklist so it doesn't repost from certain users. Here in Search and Replace, you'll be able to use one element replacing another. So you'll be able to make this replacement using the parameters that are pointed here, if you're interested. Here in Tags, you'll be able to make the people mentioned there become a tag, an icon there in the publication. And here in Blacklist, you'll be able to remove users that you don't want to be mentioned there, that are marked with this tag. So it won't consider certain users that you inserted here in this blacklist. Coming here to the first comment, it will be very similar to the legend. If you leave this field blank, it won't post any comment there in the publication that you repost. And then you'll be able to include the legend you want or use these parameters down here as you choose. Here in this filter part, you'll be able to choose, for example, to mark that you want the user to have a profile picture. It will only repost if the user has a profile picture. And then you have these parameters here that you can choose. Minimum comments, minimum and maximum likes, minimum and maximum plays, and minimum and maximum views. Following here, you'll be able to mark the options that you're interested in. You'll be able to identify the language. You'll be able to, for example, here in metadata, mark the location and also the person who posted. So you can copy from the original publication and leave the location marked if it already exists. If the person who posted has placed the location. And you can mark the person who posted. And here in advanced settings, you'll be able to also share in the stories. You'll insert some resources there that are available. If you want, you can mark here which ones you'll want. You'll be able to put links, custom stickers. You'll be able to share in the Facebook post. Also in the Facebook stories. Reels on Facebook. You'll be able to put Reels on your feed. So after you've marked all the options you're going to want to use in this configuration, you'll change your status to enabled and save. Done. The platform will start to make the reposting of these publications using all these parameters you've chosen. And you'll follow here in the activity log.